What is good, yo, and welcome back to the channel. I know that some of y'all were afraid whenever we got those first anime visuals from the upcoming Kaiju No. 8 anime that's dropping next April. But I'm about to put two images up on your screen real quick, and I want you to get a good look at them. These are two anime visuals that we have gotten at the end of the past 2 months respectively, and we are going to continue to get a new anime visual at the end of every month moving forward. But just looking at the two anime visuals that we already got, dog, all I can say is that the upcoming anime for Kaiju No. 8 is going to look great.
They're great!
Both visuals look absolutely stunning to me. You look at the first image that came out with Kafka and Reno doing their cleanup crew duties and taking care of that kaiju in the middle of downtown. Everything about the background, the color palette really matches the feel of the series. Seeing that huge kaiju underneath them while they're trying to take care and clean it up, it's also funny to just see the scaling of what a human really is compared to that kaiju. And then looking at the second visual, dog, the second visual is really what made me make this video today, because this is the best that Kikoru has looked since we have gotten any sort of anime news about Kikoru. Obviously, we got manga panels of Kikoru looking absolutely amazing, but in anime format, dog, I was very excited to see Kikoru sitting on this bus in the middle of somewhere in California. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying this is in California before she comes back over to Japan and joins the third division. But seeing Kikoru in this setting, man, it made me so excited because I truly did not like Kikoru's character model that much. But you see this version of Kikoru sitting on the bus, and all I can say is that you really see what productionig is trying to do with the Kaiju No. 8 series at this point now. Obviously, we didn't like how some of these character models looked by themselves when we just got the standalone visuals, but now whenever I see these characters put inside of these backgrounds and put inside of this kaiju world, you can tell that with how detailed, how texturized, how stylized that this series is going to look, it makes sense for these character models to be as simple as they are, because it is going to blend so well when we have a full in-motion anime, dog. You want the characters to blend well with the background images. If there's characters or like random citizens that are walking around in the background, but you also want Mina to be a focal point walking through, how well does Mina blend as the focal point in what you're watching while everything is transitioning and moving smooth in the background? And I think that these simple like character models is going to allow it to look absolutely amazing on the back end, dog. And I just feel like I've been saying it from the get-go. You do not need to be worried about this series. Kaiju No. 8 is going to stand on its feet, and it is going to be running whenever we get this anime in April. It's funny because everybody and their mother had something to say about the series whenever all we got was just those character visuals that we all got in that same week. But now that we're getting these visuals at the end of these months, I haven't seen anybody talking about how great it looks. And we have to talk about it, man. It has to get you excited for this series, because what else will? And it's even funny, whenever I saw these visuals, it started making me just kind of reflect on the trailers a little bit more. And I went back and rewatched the trailers. Went back and watched the first teaser that we got where we saw Kaiju No. 8 do that epic turnaround at the end. And then obviously I went and watched our new trailer that we just got a few weeks ago. And if anything, it made me kind of even excited for Kafka's character details a little bit more. Because in my head, I started thinking, imagine back to if you have not read any of the manga whatsoever, bro. Think back to chapter 1. Whenever you first got into chapter 1 and got into this series, one of the things that drew you, or at least me, in about Kafka is that Kafka was a dad bod. He had a dad bod, bro. And he was somebody that gave up on his dreams. Kafka was fully content working as a kaiju cleaner and just making decent money to get by. He was living how he wanted to. He was drinking beer every night. He was smoking cigarettes. He wasn't exercising the way that he needed to. And he wasn't truly happy living that way, bro. And I think that it reflected in the way that his body was. And then as Kafka came to start chasing his dreams, bro, because he had people like Reno around him, people like Mina that he had his childhood promise with, we saw him start getting in shape. He met Hoshina. Hoshina started helping him with those late night training sessions, running around the track, doing whatever he had to. And by the time that we got to before this war, Kafka finally got leaned out. Kafka got muscled up, bro. And what if we have something similar in that aspect with this series? What if the series starts off with Kafka having this one character model where Kafka is kind of bummed out right now? He's not living his life to the fullest. He's not chasing his dreams. But then as we keep going on throughout this series and Kafka gets more serious about the defense force, we start seeing, bro, you know what I'm saying, get rocked up a little bit.
Pause.
Pause.
Pause. You know what I meant, man. You know what I meant. But we start seeing him get swelled up a little bit. And then we also see him leaning out. We start seeing him get that chin line that I know a lot of y'all want to see. A lot of y'all want more fan service from Kafka than anything else. And honestly, if fan service is what you want, then Kaiju number 8 is really not your series, man. Because you're gonna get some fan service in the first episode, the Mina tub scene. If you know, you know. But outside of that, Matsumoto's form of fan service is honestly drawing some really swole old dudes training late night in the gym, whether it's Isao, Kafka, Hoshina, Reno, regardless. You're gonna see more swole dudes sweating than you are gonna see any other form of fan service. So if that's what you're looking for, you got it, dog. But nah, there's really not much fan service in the series at all. I'm just joking around. And even then, I'm completely off point now. I just really wanted to talk about these two images and how amazing they look and how excited it's got me for the anime, bro. I know that we're not getting it until next year, but there's always time to build some hype and let's get some more people on the train. So, nah, what did you guys think about these two images that I just showed you? Stay on the lookout. If you just look at the Kaiju number 8 Twitter page at the end of every month, like I said, it'll probably be the last Thursday of every month is what I'm guessing. They're gonna always be posting an anime visual. So hopefully we keep on getting like dope visuals like this that really help build the hype for the series and show what productionig is working on in the background, bro. So nah, as always, you already know, if you came to this video and watched, arigato. And other than that, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.